Howdy, this is Derek Henry with XLEV8 Consulting, and in this how-to video we're going to walk through a couple of macros that work hand in hand together that help with filtering, called Show Autofilter Arrows and Hide Autofilter Arrows. Now, the reason you would do these normally is because you want to take this data and you're going to put it somewhere else, like in a screenshot, or maybe you're going to paste it as an image in a PowerPoint slide or a Word doc or something. And in an Excel file that you're seeing right here, that's exactly what I did in my past, is I take reports just like this, where each of these were separate ranges that we would copy as images and paste into PowerPoint slides. Those are specific ranges. Now, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different filter arrows that just make that look a little unprofessional or a little cluttered. So the idea is any of the criteria that is used for filtering, maybe put that out to the side, outside of the range it would be copied and pasted, and build all there. So you can see that here with this hide or show. This is a pretty basic if statement, but I've worked with many where it was very robust, and maybe you're hiding a new location with no activity yet, or one that recently closed, or where it's otherwise not comparable. That's what we did a lot. So what became a little ugly was these arrows. You see even the little tiny ones when the columns are small. So what we're going to show you today is ways to show and hide those in specific columns. So with the columns selected that you want to hide them for or show them, like you're seeing right here, we'll select all of the cells within the range here. It doesn't have to be the entire column, just can be a row with some of the columns selected, right? You want to do that first. And there are a couple ways to run this. One is through the macro search box. The other is within the filter picker, and this is a newer option that's been recently added to that. So with Control-Shift-F, it's going to show the filter picker. Option W down here will toggle them either to show or to hide them. So if we want to hide those arrows, we're going to press WH. And it'll go through and notice that it hides just the ones we selected. It leaves these two over here because you still might want to have some way to show what's being filtered and what's not. Toggle that on and off quickly. Now if we leave those same ones selected, or maybe let's say, we're not going to print this part out, we can show the ones within maybe everything from here to here. If you do the same thing, gosh, those are so small, it's tough to select, right? If we run the filter picker again and press WS, it will show just the arrows in those columns, right? Very, very simple. It's just which columns do you want to show filters, which do you not want to? I would recommend at least leaving some of the columns with arrows. That way you still have something. You can always show them again, but to me it's easier just to always show it, because some people might be using this that don't know how to make that work. Right, so at least do this. You could always collapse that down and hide it and then show it and maybe leave instructions, but that's how it works. So hopefully you found that helpful anytime you're using filtering. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.